Hey y'all, welcome back to All About April. Yes, I am back. Nails, new, hair, do, and we're gonna be hopping into a very good episode, as today's episode will be focused on my August book haul. In total, I got about 8 physical copies of books and 4 ebooks. Now I'm gonna go on ahead and tell you, I think I got more, but I'm just gonna count them for September because the list was getting ridiculous. But for me, August was my birth month. I made 40. Yay, go me. And I got a lot of gift cards. So, boom, people know what I love. And I was able to definitely go all out with that. Nonetheless, the September book haul will be just as special as the August one. So, without further ado, let's go on ahead and get started. For book one, we're gonna start off with the physical copies of books. And let me tell you, I did take it back because I went with my girl, Frances Ray. Yes, the Frances Ray, In Another Man's Bed. And I'm really excited about this book because her husband is cheating on her with a woman. He gets into this car accident and she's left to decide exactly, is she gonna stay with him? But this other man pops up and she's like, does she honor her vows or does she follow her heart? Frances Ray is really a game changer in the Black romance genre. And I remember Jaleesa S. Reed, shout out to her, she asked a question on Twitter about a writer who had a large impact on Black romance. It was not named the Beverly Jenkins, and it has to be her. She is no longer with us, God rest her soul, but we're gonna keep her memory alive along with her books because she really was like that. All right, book 2 is going to be Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. From my understanding, this is going to be a second chance romance, I think. It's a romance book. Y'all already know I'm all down for it. And I have been introduced to Christina Lauren this year and I am loving their books. So this is gonna be one of my fall book reads. Be on the lookout for a book review. Book 3 is going to be also by Christina Lauren, The Unhoneymooners. I already read this one and I loved it. It was a fake dating story somewhat because the people who were supposed to go on the the people who were supposed to get married ended up not getting married, but there was this honeymoon that the maid of honor and best man who hated each other ended up going on, and the story just took off from there. Really good. I highly suggest you check it out. As with all Christina Lauren books, you are gonna get quite a bit of humor with a good side bit of story. So yes, check this out. Book 4 is going to be The Darkest Child by Dolores Phillips. So I'm gonna go on ahead and tell you, I was supposed to read this book when I lived in Dallas. And I lived in Dallas from 2006 to 2015. I was in a book club out there. This was one of the books and I never finished it. And I think it's really important for us to honor where we are when books don't speak to us at that moment, because we just may not be ready for what the story entails. I am fully ready and prepared to read this. I know that it's going to break me, especially as an educator. However, the main character in this book is like the 6th child of 10. None of the fathers are involved in their lives, and because she's the darkest child, she is obviously going to be mistreated by her mother. We know that colorism is rampant around the world, especially within the Black community. But what happens when she's brilliant and there's an opportunity for her to be able to learn at a nearby school, a white school? On the other hand, her mother deems all of the children at the age of 12 to go out and work. So yeah, cannot wait to dive into this book. I just know it's gonna be magnificent. The next book is going to be Bitter and Sweet by Rhonda McKnight. I read it, I loved it. It was our book club pick for August 2024. I highly suggest it. Rhonda is just really, really great at writing family stories and also the dual timelines. Don't think anyone writes dual timelines better than her. So check this out. Book 6 is going to be The Women by Kristen Hanna. I have not read any of her books yet, but all of my friends love her books. All of the girlies in the book community also love her books. This is going to be historical fiction. The people who have read it have told me that they have cried. This book is based on it's actually the Vietnam War, but I found this on sale at Half Price Books. So it was like $12, and then I got my teacher discount. Yes, I definitely picked this up because she is a very popular author, and these books tend to run about $30. So yeah, paying $11, $12 for this book, yeah, I'm very, very pleased with that. So be on the lookout for this. I probably won't read this book until the beginning of next year because I have so many other books to read, and I do want to start my 2025 off with a bang. So I do have this one though. Also by Kristen Hanna, The Nightingale. I will be reading this fall. Everyone I know who has read this book has told me that they have cried, and this is one of their favorite books of all time, okay? Of all time. Another thing to note is that I was looking at the ratings. It was at a 4.8. Very rarely do you see a book with thousands of ratings get that high for a book. So that means I'm just gonna be sitting with my Kleenex as I read this because I'm gonna be taken for a ride, but I am fully ready to go on that ride. Also got this book for free because I had gift cards from Target from my students from the previous school year. So yay me. And then the final physical copy book that I have is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I've already read this book, but I loved it so much that I went on ahead and I purchased the physical copy. This is a fake dating story with a side of family stuff going on. I highly recommend it. It's Abby, and if you know me, I love Abby, and you should too. Now, in regards to ebooks, just a reminder, you should be following Daily Ebook Deals on Instagram. She always is displaying these books and getting them on sale. So I'm gonna do 2 together. One Summer in Savannah and also Long After We Are Gone by Tara Shelton Harris. These are family contemporary fiction type books, and I paid less than $5 for both of them. So cannot wait to hop into them because I love these types of stories, and I feel like there's always a lesson in them that will also allow me to grow as a person. The next book is going to be Black by Joan Vassar. I've been wanting this book for a very, very long time. Should have read it a very long time ago. However, I got it for free. She was offering the book was offered for free. I went on ahead and grabbed it, and I don't know anyone who has read it who has disliked this book. So be on the lookout for me reading that. And then the final book is going to be Recitative by Toni Morrison. So there are 2 characters in this book. One is white, one is black, but based on their behaviors, the reader is to decide exactly who is white and who is black. I was in love with this story, but I went on ahead and purchased it because of the deal. It was like $1.99 or maybe 99 cents. It's Toni Morrison. You just gotta have it. So yeah, I'm pleased with all of my book selections that I have for my August book haul. Let me know if you've read any of these books, if you plan on reading any of these books. If any of these books intrigue you, I want to hear from y'all. As a reader, I'm just excited about the possibilities of what these books are going to bring into my life, and I also can't wait to share them with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.